Chapter 4, Facebook ads that actually convert. So before you run a Facebook ad that's actually going to convert or bring in leads, there's four gears that you really need to understand behind running a successful marketing campaign. Okay, the Facebook ad is the fuel to the fire, okay? But you need a campaign behind that ad. All right. So gear one is the offer. Gear two is the lead capture process. Gear three, the follow-up process. Gear four is the internal upsell. And that's where we make our money, by the way. Each one of these gears have to be planned out and congruent. Okay. If any of these gears aren't right, if the offer isn't good, it's something no one wants, it's not going to work. If the offer is something that is really expensive and it's going to take a ton of your time, then that's awful as well, because now you're busy giving away something for free all day. So the offer is something that can be easily messed up, and it can become something that's going to waste a ton of your time. But don't let that scare you, because people mess this up by taking something that takes a ton of time or something that's too expensive and giving it away to anyone and everyone, which is a terrible way to run a marketing campaign. One, because you're going to get freebie seekers and no one is going to really respect the value in what you're giving. So that's where people mess this up. So when we figure out the offer, we need a specific audience, kind of what we touched on earlier. We need a specific audience, and that's down to the gender and age and a specific situation. See, for dentists, it would be a good idea to go after females between 25 and 40 that are brides to be. Okay. So in the dynamics, people come in and out of that status every day. So you're honing in on a really tight demographic, but people are coming into that demographic almost every day. Okay. So this, whatever you're offering, it also needs to be high value to the person, low cost, low time to you. Okay. And if you can get a good offer to a very specific person in a very specific situation that really needs it, it's really going to be more valuable than the money it cost you to give it away. Meaning something that can take just a few minutes of your time, something that's not extremely expensive, can make a really important time of their life a lot easier. What you're giving is much more valuable than the cost. And that's huge. So another big part of the offer is a reason to claim it now, the clincher. How often have you gotten a really awesome coupon and put it in your back pocket, or thought, I'll think about it later? A reason to claim it now behind the offer is huge, because, and I'm going to tell you this, if someone has to think about it, they're not coming. They're not signing up for the offer. They're not scheduling an appointment. So a specific audience in a specific situation, high value to them, low cost to you, and a reason to claim it now. Okay? So the lead capture process. This is part of the process that needs to be automated, right? A landing page, a thank you page, backed by the Facebook ad, and dynamic targeting. Remember the targeting we talked about? It needs to be a demographic that is very tight, but it's a demographic that people move in and out of almost every day. So you're not targeting the same people all the time. If you can get that dynamic targeting just right, you can keep a campaign running year round, especially if it's an evergreen type of situation, like a wedding. Gear three is the follow-up. Okay, this is another thing that's automated if you have really good software to handle this for you. So when they give in the information and they opt in for whatever you have, they need to get an email right then with instructions on how to schedule the appointment and claim what offer you have. A 24-hour email to remind them, because chances are they opted in because they really wanted it, but they forgot. Guys, if you're taking you're giving something out and you're getting opt-ins and you're not reminding them, you're leaving a ton of money on the table, because that's a ton of clients that you could have brought in, but you let forget. Okay. Test message and a phone call is huge as well. The test message, if you have a good software you're running, will send out as soon as they get the email, because some people don't watch their emails, and that text is going to refer them to the email. And if they don't, still, if they didn't adhere to that 24-hour email and they haven't responded to the text, if you're giving up, again, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. Give those people a call and remind them. More likely they will appreciate it than be annoyed. More likely they're going to appreciate it rather than being annoyed. So don't be scared to remind your opt-ins. The last is gear 4, okay? And this is where we have the parting gift, which is something we can use to add to the offer, right? It's another way to make whatever they're doing a really amazing experience, especially brides to be, birthdays, all kinds of things. And in that parting gift, something we do quite frequently is, again, I'm going to use the dentist a lot in this example. Let's say if you're a dentist and you're giving free teeth whitenings to brides to be. In that parting gift, you can add a discounted second appointment. So, and this goes back to the offer. That offer is not only a reason to get them into your office the first time, but it's a really good way to bring somebody in and look at their teeth and find a higher ticket service you can offer at a discounted rate to get them in at a second time. If you're a chiropractor, maybe you're offering a free chair massage, and in that chair massage, you've trained your massage therapist to point out higher ticket issues that they're going to come have to see you to take care of. So if you're a dentist, if you're a chiropractor, while you were taking care of that offer, you need to be finding higher ticket stuff that you can bring them in a second time with a discounted rate. Something else that you can add to that parting gift is, let's say, again, you're catering to brides to be. You can call around town, build a network, and get a hold of other local businesses that have something to offer for a bride to be or a groom to be, and tell them what you're doing. Tell them that you want to send people into their business for a discounted rate. Right? So now you have coupons for other local businesses that are getting involved in this campaign. So now, instead of a marketing campaign, you now have a community campaign that is making a really cool experience for brides to be. And that's so powerful, because now if you're sending people to other businesses, they're going to be sending people to you as well. So the clincher offer, that's the parting gift. And the clincher offer. The clincher offer is part of the parting gift. So the viral spread offer. So again, let's say you're catering to brides to be. The viral spread offer is something you can hand them on their way out with their parting gift and say, hey, here's a few discounts, bring your friends. If it's a bride to be, let's say, hey, we had a really fun time taking care of you. Here's some coupons for your bridesmaids. Okay. So you've not only brought in a new customer, found a reason for them to come in a second time, make them a client for life. They're about to start a family. So that's their kids and their husband. That's their lifetime value. And now you're bringing in their bridesmaids, which are also about to start a family. So you can see now in the internal upsell, we've made one client a lifetime client. Okay. We've gained their entire family as lifetime clients. And now we're bringing 3 or 4 more. So now that Facebook ad reached out to one person, they opted in, right? We made them a lifetime client with a really good experience, with a second really good experience, gained their family as a lifetime client. And now we're bringing in other people. So with that, even with one opt-in, you have the potential to turn that one opt-in into 5, 6, 10. Okay. And that's just one opt-in. So the next gear on that internal upsell, which is really powerful, is the testimonial. So this is where we can get your new clients that really enjoy their offer, get them on video or even a post if they don't want to be on video, but get them to talk about how awesome their experience was, the problem it solved, and how much easier it made their situation. If you can start getting people talking about this in your community, it's going to be super powerful, and your community is never going to forget this awesome thing you did. So that's how we turn simple Facebook ads into full-blown community marketing campaigns. That was a lot to take in, but gladly with an audiobook you can listen to this again